welcome to another episode on Cooking Up a Storm with Ian. Today I'm in the kitchen cooking lasagna, homemade lasagna. Before you watch this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cooking Up a Storm with Ian, and smash the like button so you never miss out on another video. And don't forget to turn on the bell notification. So for this recipe for the lasagna, you need 200 grams of plain flour, 300 mils of semi-skim milk, 200 grams of unsalted butter, 100 grams of cheese, and salt and pepper. For the tomato sauce, you need 1 kilogram of minced beef, but you can make it like 400, 200. 1 celery stick, 1 yellow bell pepper, any colour, 1 carrot, chopped and diced, 4 mushrooms, and 1 onion, and a knob of butter, and a bit of oil, and a bit of 1 teaspoon of garlic paste, and chopped tomatoes and stock, and you need 400 mils of stock. Let's get started on the recipe. So I'm going to start off with the tomato sauce. I've got the butter and the oil browning off. I'm just going to add the minced beef and the vegetables. So you can see that I added the mince, and also you need about 10 lasagna sheets as well. So I'm just going to let the mince brown off now until it's browned and coloured, until I add the vegetables. Always brown off mince first, or any mint, and it absorbs the flavour and it brings out the flavour into the pan, and cook the vegetables, and then also you know that the meat is cooked as well. Just add a bit of salt and pepper to that as well, just to give it flavour. This is just normal beef mince. You can have turkey mince, you can have any old mince. But yeah, I like using beef. So in the meantime, I'm just going to make my roux and my white bechamel sauce, which is a white sauce, a normal white sauce. And it's going to be the white sauce for the lasagna and the cheese soy sauce. So I'm going to start off with the butter. Once that's melted up a bit, I'm just going to add my flour, and it should turn into a paste. Like you can see, I've just added my vegetables to the pot. I'm just going to add a bit more salt and pepper to that, and a bit of Italian herbs as well, about 1 teaspoon of Italian herbs. See that my butter is nearly there. Just going to turn that into flour in a minute, and a paste. I'm just going to give that a mix. That should take around 10 minutes. So now my butter is done. I'm just going to add the flour to the bechamel sauce. And whisk it till the flour is cooked out, and the flour is cooked out. Looks like a choux pastry sort of dish. It's a little bit different. Happy with that. Yeah, flour's all cooked out. And add in my milk slowly and mix it. Might need more milk after this, but it's the consistency what you have to think about. It's all about staying with it until so it doesn't burn. Just going to add a bit of salt and pepper to that now. And half the cheese. So you want to make sure the cheese is fully melted into the sauce. So there's no lumps of cheese into the sauce. You want it quite a smooth consistency. And a half a teaspoon of mustard. That's my secret ingredient. Makes the bechamel really nice. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Gonna add a little bit of milk just so it don't look so thick. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's quite nice and smooth, and it's got a nice consistency to it. So I'm just going to let that cook out for a little bit until cheese is fully melted into the sauce. And that's a simple bechamel sauce. So now the veggies have cooked down a little bit. I'm just going to add my tomato puree. 1 tablespoon of tomato puree and the vegetables, the beef stock. So like you can see, I just added the beef stock and the tomato puree. I've just given it a stir and leaving it for a little bit until it thickens up a little bit. You want some juice into the beef Bolognese mix because it goes very dry otherwise in the oven. So yeah. So that should take around 5 minutes until I add the tomatoes. So now I've just added the tomatoes to the mix. It's time for layering the lasagna up now to put into the oven. Right, so it's time to layer up the lasagna now. Just going to add the mince. Beef mix at the bottom, with some lasagna sheets, with a bit of the bechamel sauce mixed. It's all about layers. Lasagna. It's all about the layers. Bit of cheese. Some more of the beef mix. Lasagna sheets. Bit more of the bechamel. off with the bechamel sauce. And with a bit of cheese on top. And that goes in the oven for on 220 for about 10 minutes until the cheese is melted and the lasagna sheets are cooked. And yeah, it should be gorgeous. So this is the finished dish, homemade lasagna with garlic bread and a bit of spinach. You can have it with chips, salad, garlic bread. So yeah, that's a homemade lasagna. So if you enjoyed this video on cooking up a storm with Ian, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment what you want to see next. Thank you for choosing Cooking Up a Storm with Ian, and don't forget to smash that like button and click the bell notification so you never miss out on another video on my channel. I'm trying to upload every week, so yeah, don't forget to check back next week for another recipe or another challenge. And see you in the next video, guys. See ya, bye.